Right. I heard about it. And, you're talking about this cyber thing. I've got research here. Milan court sentences Google officials to prison for a whistleblowing video. And then we got another one here from the anti-counterfeiting trade agreement so that they can spy on you. And we got another one here, broadband tax in Great Britain that they want to institute, which is similar to what you just read from the Hill. The French net has a filtering plan, and it's moving forward in the Assembly in France. Italy's government seeks control over online videos, and it just goes on and on. You just got to do your homework on it, but they are building up to it, and that's one subject that I keep my research out because it comes up fairly often on the programs that I'm on.
Exactly. Here's another one, Infowars.net. Former director of national intelligence calls for re-engineering of the Internet. They're already seizing the whole system, putting their control grid in. I mean, I want listeners to know, when Bob and I get up here on the show, and others, we're not just making this up to be shocking. I've been telling you for years under Internet 2, they were going to do exactly what they're doing now because I was reading their own white papers. This is not rocket science, okay? Bob, I want to bring Ted Anderson up and then come back in the next segment and take a few calls for you. But I wanted to bring Ted Anderson up because he's got a deal, and he's the owner of the Genesis Network. He also owns Midas Resources, where he's giving your 159-year membership in hard copy or twice a week in email, 45 pages, the most invaluable newsletter I know of, folks. And I mean, no other guest has this much key info, plus a lot of it's articles we write. You will notice Bob knows what the good stuff is. It's over 45 pages, sometimes even longer. The point is a free year membership, digital or hard copy, from Bob Chapman when you buy $1. And this comes out to $500 an ounce gold with this deal. Ted, throw out quickly, because I didn't even tell Bob we were going to do this. I want to see what he's going to say. Throw out your gold and silver deals real fast, and then we're going to ask Bob how good a deal those are. Because I happen to know you can't find gold deals and silver deals anywhere near this, anywhere. Some places do fake bait and switches. This is real, folks. Ted Anderson.
Yeah, well, the franc is currently right now $261.61. And if you buy just the one coin, you're going to be able to get a full year's subscription to the International Forecaster, just like Alex described. Now, if you take the discount of that $159 off of there, it comes out to be about $520 gold, and you have to turn back the clock more than 10 years to be able to buy gold at that price. We also have the Montana silver rounds there at $18.73. That's also another great buy. I know I've seen online those have gone over $20 now. And then the $20 Liberty, Alex, at $1,363 for a $20 Liberty, which is a 100-year-old coin. U.S. Eagles are over $1,200 right now, and that coin is just absolutely a steal. So really, but
what do you got on sovereigns, Ted?
Well, sovereigns right now are at $318. Also another really good buy. But I can tell you right now, I can't make a sweeter deal than for you to have the International Forecaster, and after calculating the discount, you're buying gold at $520 an ounce.
Bob Chapman, how good is that deal Ted just offered?
It is fantastic. It does not get any better.
Let me just add this, too. Folks, I really have storable food. I really have firearms because I read the banks a decade ago saying they're going to get everybody in debt, implode the world economy, bring in a world government they run with planned austerity. Now, 10 years later, I see it in the news with the IMF, the World Bank, the Federal Reserve, the Harvard Business School head all saying a new way of life is here. You're all going to be slaves now, but it's good for the earth. Headline, bad economy, good for carbon footprint. I have a family to take care of. So I've got gold, I've got silver, I've got food, and I bought my gold and silver from Ted Anderson. And let me tell you, when I bought for $260 an ounce 10 years ago, went up to 500, I didn't sell it. When it went to 1,000, I didn't sell it. When it went up to $1,230, I didn't sell it. When it went back down to 950, I didn't sell it. When it ran back up to 1,130, I didn't sell it. I'm not selling it because I know they're in a concerted effort to devalue currencies worldwide, and I will not be dependent on this stinking criminal government. And that's the reason to get gold and silver. A lot of you've got it for an investment you've done better than any other investment out there. It's the best performing in the last decade period. Everybody knows that. That's admitted. The issue is that's not why I even have it. I have it because it protects me. Bob Chapman, how important is that point?
It is the most important thing that you can do after you put in your defensive position, which is food, filter, and weapons.
Absolutely. Here's the number for all those different offers. Brokers will be there throughout the weekend. If they're out to lunch or something, there's usually 15 of them up there on the weekend. Leave your name and number. They'll call you right back. And you'll be able to get this deal because gold's still going up, and Ted's giving you lower prices because he bought it when it was lower. How long can you hold these deals, Ted?
Well, I'm going to hold it right through Sunday, and then we'll see what Monday holds. But, yeah, I can do it right through Sunday. So if you're looking for something at this particular time, this would be the time to get locked in, especially on that Franken forecaster. I mean, those two things tied together like that, it's going to give you the information that you need to have in order to know what's going on in this economy. In addition to this, you're going to have a piece of gold that you could trade not just here in the United States, but across the world.
800-686-2237. Here's that number slowly. People say you say it too fast. Okay, here it is. 800-686-2237. 1-800-686-2237. And Ted, a lot of times, doesn't offer these special deals online. He is offering it as a special deal online. You got to go to Infowars.com, go into the news, featured news archive from yesterday, and we put an article up about it, about gold exploding in value as currencies decline. But you can also call toll-free 800-686-2237. Just tell them it's the Alex Jones special, or you'll be paying more. That's still a good deal. 800-686-2237. Don't procrastinate. The bankers are all hoarding gold. They tell you not to own it. Give me a break. Thank you, Ted Anderson. We're going to come back with the final segment for Bob Chapman, jam a few phone calls in. Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to blow the horn and warn the people about the enemy.